helicopter to the one we saw you at. What's it called? Medica one.
Medica.
Yeah, we went to that one. All the shit. Paid the guy. Fucking went across. Anybody got fucking comms to get a lift?
Was he paying to get across?
Yeah, no, we just paid to get a taxi to the border. That was it. And we got across. From there on, couldn't fucking get a bus or a taxi. So we spoke to a copper. And he was like, yeah, flag down a bus. And the bus took us to the Lynn bus station. From there, we're fucking sitting ducks. But again, one of the contacts we eventually went on to, that was Sam. I think it was. Then we met up with Odie. Yeah. So Sam was there, who is already in Georgia. And I don't know how you met Sam and all that, but he just tagged onto us somehow from the Norman Brigade who moved on to Bravo. He just met us there. It was kind of like all amalgamated into one. But yeah, then we bounced onto these guys. These guys fucking were there, like that. The Normandy fucking brigade fucking shit show, wanting us to get up here basically straight to the front line without having travelled all day.
So you get across the border and then you meet up with contact, you get to Lviv, meet up with contact.
Yeah.
And do you then go to the university digs there?
Yeah, with these guys here.
Right. And then once you're there, what happens? You get to sign a contract.
Yeah, so
what do they
right.
get you to do?
We got there. One of the guys called Tony of some sort. It was Tony, wasn't it? The big fat guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony. British guy, done so many X years. Yeah, we all done this. We said that we're not doing anything right, we're going to get heads down. They didn't make us sign a contract or show us a contract. They kept trying to push, and every time we had like a little debrief or a brief, they're saying, look, we want blokes to go up to the front. But to go up to the front, you need to sign a contract, and then you need to give in all your details to get your rifle. It's part of trying to bend the rules, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
To do, as they say, vetting to make sure.
So you have to give your passport over?
You didn't give your passport.
They take a photocopy.
Right.
And then your pictures as well.
And then they do intelligence checks to make sure you're not Russian, etc. So
yeah.
Or crazy criminal shit like that.
But every day we were just getting hounded. We were just fucking doing like little drills, fucking rifle drills, just fucking doing some sandbag and just trying to fucking sort the place out, tidy it up. Get like, we get a couple of people just come and new people all the time. And some people just be there for there and just fuck off straight away. But we've got our Bravo team. We're fucking moulded quite well, and then we've met these Americans. I met Odie, obviously at the station. He said he was doing can't say the word now, humanitarian stuff. So that's why we bugged out early, because I thought we stopped with them. I was like, that's what I came here for. Some of the guys were looking for a fight, and some of them were like, yeah, we'll do hard extractions and soft extractions. Problem is, every fucking brief was, yeah, we've got no vehicles, yeah, we've got no rifles, yeah, it's going to be a couple of days wait. And I was like, we're sat in this fucking building with no rifles, no body armour, yeah, I took my own, so I did a couple of others, no body armour, no fucking helmets. Every time it's going off, we've already had fucking Russian parachuters fucking jumping down the road before. And you want us to do what? Just sit here, go down to a fucking cellar. Fucking shit show. There was no construction, no nothing. The stuff I was like, I always said from day one, I want to go out there and help. Go out, do that. But you get there, and every man and his dog is living a normal life still. Like, I cannot put it weird. It's weird. I can't. You know what I mean? No one, it's odd.
Yeah. And we went to that hospital that got bombed right outside of Ljubljana, about 20 kilometers. And that was a fucking mess.
yeah.
That's where 9 Brits got hit as well.
Yeah, that training base right
Training
next
base,
to
9
it.
Brits got hit.
Yeah.
Is this the Yavarov?
Yeah.
So here's the funny thing with Yavarov, right? So the Mirror said today 3 Brits are dead. We'd heard 3. We heard from you 6 to 9. The Foreign Office can't confirm any of them.
Is there not British?
They signed the paperwork.
They're Ukrainian.
They're Ukrainian.
And
they're giving guys dual nationality. Yeah. We have someone who.
And so they're counting our dead as their dead.
A couple of photos, and I wish I didn't. They're not my dead. So
when
Ben Grant, I'll fucking put his name out there. I don't really give a fuck. He's asking people to go there. He put on WhatsApp that he had a Ukrainian passport. Yeah. You saw it, and a Ukrainian passport. Say, look, come to Kiev. We've got a Ukrainian passport, so I've got dual nationalism, so we can get in and out the borders.
So let me get this absolutely right. So when you go there, and if you sign a contract, does that essentially make you Ukrainian national.
Yeah, like a permanent resident
Permanent
type
resident.
deal. Yeah.
And therefore, so when they said, because we couldn't work out, it's a foreign base with foreign volunteers, but they said only, and I was saying to our guy in Lviv, they were only saying that 35 Ukrainians were killed. And I was going, well,
That's
they
bullshit.
can't just target and go, well, we only killed Ukrainians, so it's because they're
There's
Ukrainian.
intel in there going through WhatsApp and stuff that's not getting leaked out today.
No, I've got
And
the-
I wish I fucking got people to send me shit because I didn't know I'd be in this situation. To be honest.
I've got the correct kill count from guys on ground, and I don't know if they were all Brits, all 9.
I heard there was a couple Americans mixed in.
Fucking who was
I
this
had
with?
Swedish.
Canadians.
We had everything.
Jordanian Foreign Legion.
Latvians, Germans, everybody's come from all over.
We
9.
stopped the Danish guy coming over yesterday at the passport control in Ukraine. And we managed to get bring him into the med tent and tell him to fucking turn around and go home.
Yeah.
Because that guy came with nothing.
Yeah.
He thought he was going to go and get a big fucking through.
Bunch of glory
So I
chasers.
didn't personally see
Can you touch base with
57
Tim, mate?
bodies.
I need to listen to that.
But
Oh, fuck me. T's going
it was
to
talking
Oh, oh, oh.
stay to me. Spilling brew all over myself.
Got to fucking leave.
This Brits, 9 Brits there, 47 injured.
I'm not sure if all Brits.
Is Swampy got ginger hair and ginger beard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agishamer actually here.
I've got him on Instagram.
And I don't know if, we don't know if he's bullshitting us or if he. And he's like,
He's got this tattooed on his left hand.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you a picture of it.
Yeah.
What's this called these days?
That's it.
It's an old Nordic thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm Finnish, so I have a lot of Nordic
The guy I
tattoos.
spoke to before on the phone, he knew about it.
Well, I'm
already.
American, but
And
Finnish.
actually, at Georgia
And see,
University.
the swampy guy, he was telling us, oh, we're getting weapons from America. We're getting body armor from Poland. He's like, we're just waiting on ITAR. I don't know if he's lying or if he's being lied to or what the fuck's going on.
That's it.
Yep, 100%. That's him.
Yep. Swampy.
Bring me the Swampy on Instagram.
Is he fucking wanted?
He wanted this.
No, he's on Instagram.
He's got quite a lot because of the stuff he did in Crimea.
Yeah, it's something running from something, isn't it?
He's telling us, oh, we're getting you M4s, 240 Bravo, fully automatic, squad operated machine guns. That's either he's lying or he's to get
To be
people
honest,
in.
probably, don't get me wrong, he probably has got the contacts.
Yeah.
He probably has got the people in the right places, I get that. But it's getting them across that border is the issue. And the only people who are getting those weapons are the Ukrainians. And I don't mean if I sign a contract I do Ukrainian, I mean full on Ukrainian soldiers, not the reservists, not the civvies, I mean proper shit people.
And then when they get slaughtered, the Russians get it. You know what I mean?
So let me get this right. So just to be absolutely clear, so when you go there and you effectively sign up, you become a permanent resident.
Yeah.
So therefore, if you are killed,
Yeah.
you are a Ukrainian who's been killed rather than a British or
Depending
American.
on the pipeline. My pipeline differed from his, and then his differed
And see,
from another
we didn't
guy's.
sign. We didn't sign the contract, but they have our passport, copy. They have our photos. That's why we were worried about getting across the border because that went straight to Ukrainian intelligence.
Got
Yeah,
him
got
over.
you.
I did all the process and it came to the file, filing bit. I was like, I'm taking that shit back and putting it in my pocket. Because something clicked in my head. I was like, no, I'm not. You're in a war zone. You're gonna give me a wife. You're gonna give me a wife to defend your country. Simple as. You're not paying me, and I'm not dying for the Queen for this. Fuck off.
So we've heard all sorts of things about people being paid about £400 a month.
Bullshit.
We've heard those rumors, but we've never seen
We
it.
were told $350 a month.
We've never seen
400
that.
a month, all sorts. But
Yeah.
so far,
No one's getting paid a penny.
And nobody.
what the fuck is $350 a month?
Yeah,
Is that going to be a paying grant, is
yeah,
it?
yeah.
It's a shit show. Nobody knows what they're doing. Some people are trying to make it something. They all go. There's no rank structure here. I'm nothing special. If you want to leave, you can leave. All this inside.
And then you try to leave, and they threaten to shoot you in the fucking back.
Which never happened. We had a very close,
Yeah.
very, very close
And if you know anything
working
about
relationship,
Mamuka
and we were so
From the
happy
Georgian
together.
Legion, he's
Yeah.
an ex-gangster, anyways.
Yeah, yeah.
He's not a good dude.
Yeah.
We've
yeah.
been following Georgia, like I said to you earlier, we've been following Georgia the best part of 6 to 9 months in Afghanistan. Georgia were landing unmarked planes. We were able to track them back to Georgia.
This is the shit I've just got sent now on one of these Ukrainian task force. So yeah, confirm our group. Ukrainian Defence Force under Ben Grant is in Kiev, have been kitted and all doing well. If anybody wants to jump in our group and come with us, we'll have the spot intel confirmed of lads that have lads there and kit.
We had dudes patrolling that airfield in Kiev with no weapons, no armor,
But they're trying to come
digging
back.
trenches.
Again, they're trying to come back, but they can't do the checkpoints.
So once you've signed up effectively, and you've chucked your passport over, they've taken copies of it, they've done the checks. What happens next?
They send you to the
literally-
front. They put you on a little shit yellow bus
Yeah.
and send you to Kiev.
So for me, because I was one of the first waves, I actually warned these guys not to fucking do it. You know, I warned them. I'm like, hey, we've got a bed for you. It's better than getting killed by a spy at a bus station. Just don't sign on, right? So what happens is, at least for us, I came over with the American Task Force of Combat Vets, and they're like, yeah, fuck yeah, we're gonna come and do some good. And I ended up fucking trekking across the country and ended up at this church. We were helping people for a day or so, and that was all well and good. But they'd pretty much already been helped, and they were full up. So we're like, okay, we'll move on to somewhere else. And our group leader for our task force was like, well, he lied to us, number one. He was like, oh yeah, there's this tier 1, you know, British SAS base, and I'm like, oh shit.
They would get there and it's an abandoned fucking
I'm like-
university.
I'm like, okay.
We know the former SS
With
guys
one-
out
yeah.
there.
They're not having any involvement in that
Yeah.
They're
shit.
not there.
But I'm in my mind, right, halfway across the country, I'm thinking, okay, there's a tier 1 contractor base, and they're trying to link with us. What the fuck? Why not?
Yeah.
So we go there.
Makes sense.
We go there, right?
The best fighting force in the world.
Exactly.
We
They
go
get
there.
being trained by the SAS.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
We go there,
Even
and the
Americans
Georgians
would dream
pretty
of that
much
shit.
come up to you, slap a patch on you, yellow tape you,
Yeah.
fucking have your picture taken, copy your passport, and then be like, okay, you're going to the front.
What was when you came back? You had blue tape on.
Yeah, so they switched about a few days ago,
Yeah.
because I guess the Chechens, when they started doing some assaults, they would wear yellow tape. So they switched from yellow to blue. If you go back in, you see all the Ukrainians are wearing blue now. And it's pretty coordinated on that front, anyways.
I mean, the Russians know exactly what's going on.
And
You
it's
can
just
switch
fucking
tapes
tape, you know? Yeah, it's like laser tag.
And they also
Yeah.
You know,
also-
just
they
switch
also
your
shoot
fucking
cities,
armband.
so why would it matter?
Did you go to Kiev?
No.
Right.
No, I only pushed, I think at max, maybe,
100 kilometers north.
yeah. Not to Kiev, though. I did a little bit of a forward recon, and then that was with my group. And then I don't even know where the fuck we picked you guys up from.
So at any point, you get given a weapon.
Where at, though?
I got a weapon, and I have the message. I got a weapon for 10 minutes, and then it ended up being Mamuka's weapon, and they wanted it back.
Yeah.
And they said they would give it back. Never did.
Yeah. I've seen it. Yeah. Lakashvili.
Yeah.
Mamushka.
And he tried to go back to his home country to go see a friend or some shit and got deported. His own country won't even take him back.
Yeah. So, how ill-equipped are they?
Horribly.
The Ukrainians. How?
If you don't take
The Ukrainians are a little more well equipped than the fucking
Yeah, the ones around the base are still Ukrainians because it's still occupied because it's theirs.
but shit AKs.
Shit
Yeah.
AKs.
From the 80s.
Yeah.
Soviet AKs.
Yeah, they're not even fucking. You can see them
They-
a mile away. They're rusty. as
They
shit.
dip them in diesel fuel, They dip them in diesel fuel and wipe them down and hand them off.
Some of them are new and out of the box, but we won't get
No. New and out of the box, but that box was manufactured in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the guys was saying something about sharing guns and rounds and something like that.
Yeah, if they don't have enough guns,
Yeah.
they'll fucking tell
let's
you to
just
go
say-
to follow the dude in front of you
Let's
who
just
has a
say-
weapon.
It's like
In a
fucking
room.
it's like a standard.
In a room of 5.
That's what it
The
sounds
guy in
like.
front of you goes
That's
down,
what-
you pick his weapon up.
Talking to other people that you hear, you know, it's not 100%, you don't know if it's true or not. You start listening to the same people saying the same thing, oh, we've gone up here. I don't know rifle, but I've got magazines. I have a stand, right? Ukrainians, yes, they broke off from the Russians. I get it, the communists separate. But their mental state is still the way of the Russians. We fight to the end, and this is what we do. We fight for country. It's very, very, very similar to the Russians. That is a very Eastern European thing to do. We'll send fucking cannon fodder out there. Man, if one drops, dies without any motion, you put this rifle, they go bottom. that is exactly what's happening. In my eyes, I think the whole thing's fucked. It's like, I still can't get out of my head that fucking 20-year-old. I'm trying to hold it in because I shit you not, this weedy little guy, he thought it's Call of Duty, I told him what you're doing, whatever, got on this bus and he fucked off. I have no idea where he is, and this kid has no fucking military experience, no fucking firing a rifle, no nothing, and you don't, it's like, mate, I get it, my worst enemy and my best friend, he shouldn't be there for those reasons. You're there to go front line, you're there to help. You're there to help you across the logistics supply chain, your comms maybe. You go right there, sit in a trench,
Oh, here. Do you know the mic?
Oh, yeah.
Take one in the alley photo, and that was it. And I've kept that to myself.
Well, and the Georgians, if they would catch you taking pictures of their fucking, anything, they'll lose their shit.
Everything myself. So the trench, I've got a video. No one's gonna see me. One picture by building. I'm trying to keep everything obsolete. So I'm fucking gutted I didn't get more information, photos, and videos.
I do have a unit picture, you weren't in there yet, of our group with the faces blurred out. That's about it.
I've got us from the bunker.
Well, I have the one of us in front of that wall of sandbags. Remember the normal one that the journalists took? But I blurred it. Oh, yeah, you're right.
I opted out of it.
I think I got rid of the fucking WhatsApp. Stop fucking off saying, oh, man.
Yeah, we had one guy earlier call us a deserter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the guys from our task force, they got raided by customs or intelligence or something, and then blamed it on us for doing it. Like, no, maybe it's because you pulled up to a residential block and offloaded troops from an ambulance. But hey,
It's a mess. And at that hospital, they fucked the kids, women, all kinds of shit. They just wanted supplies.
Then we left and they got hit again.
Yeah, we left and they got hit again.
So who's Ben Grant? He sounds like he's a massive recruiter.
Yeah, this is what we're trying to establish who these people are.
Yeah.
Because it appears like there's huge recruiters in the UK.
We'll find them on Facebook now. Give me a
A
second.
lot of them aren't even here. They're not even coming piloting across.
Here he is, this guy here. So it's the Tory's son. This geezer here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's the one who's out there.
He's the son of an MP, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's the
yeah,
one with
yeah,
the dual
yeah.
nationality.
He's
Yeah.
the guy on the news, yeah.
And these lads are like, oh yeah, they're
Yeah, but look how much kit he's got. You see the
Exactly.
pictures, He's got a sidearm.
And there's an American who attached to our unit who did an interview on Fox News. His name is Paul. He was doing the same shit, trying to pile us through on the buses to Kiev, and he had all his shit. He had a full plates, weapon.
I think he did 2 years.
There was one dude who, when we were moving out of our barracks, he picked up his plate carrier and a bunch of fucking airsoft BBs fell out of it.
So
People have no business.
it's got because it's not with the normal brigade anymore. So it's got his flash on there from the normal brigade.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a drink real
He's been
quick.
all over the place, hasn't he? Has he got a Facebook page?
I did
I'll
actually.
find him.
You can go ask.
What's that?
So are they serving beer already?
Probably. It's Poland, they sell it all year, all day round.
Nah, I've deleted all the
Vodka?
messages from
You
people,
get that,
mate.
yeah.
I just can't be asked.
You guys
I have a look at my Telegram.
Oh yeah.
I've got no one
The
there.
Express Boys. Wait till you see Steve, the photographer's pieces.
Baggage,
It's
yeah.
quite funny.
Oh, we messaged you.
He's in a mess.
We messaged you when we got back to the room.
Send numbers
And I
to
said
contact
Rick,
Ben Grant.
I didn't realise how late it was because we'd been out
I
all
think I've
night.
got a
and
recruit.
everything. When we saw you, we crossed, not for long after that.
Hey.
And we were there then until the early hours. And I got back here and messaged you, and then I realised, I was like, fuck me, it's like 2:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's,
They were still going.
We were still going strong.
lads, I suggest you get Gaz to transfer your actions across. I suggest you should get Gaz to
Here,
transfer
move your stuff. You're
across.
about to sit back
Send
down.
the number or contact Ben Grant
Oh, okay.
on this number. Always, I can only apologise for this fuckery. Starker.
So,
Again,
We met English guys on the plane over, and one of your journalists as well. Valerie?
I
Valerie
talked.
Brown.
She's quite young.
I talked to an Antonia.
Oh,
This one.
It's like another one, Ali Cross. These group people are just not listening to what I.
Hey.
They've just got fallen on deaf ears.
And what was, you remember when we had that meeting with Cal? We had guys,
Yeah. She's our YouTube editor. It's all very, very wanky.
Yeah, she come and spoke to us, and we said that we basically said that look, we're going over. If we can get some information to help with whatever, then we will. But we didn't.
huh?
In all honesty, didn't
Cal,
really
remember we had that meeting about
see
those
her
dudes who went to Kiev and told us that dudes were being fucking hit, pink misted by fucking attack helicopters and shit?
Fair play for them to
You know?
come out there, but like,
Yeah, the way the sun works is the paper comes first, the website second, the website is growing and growing and growing. So they then send out these young kids who are like vloggers and fucking YouTube. They've got that experience of being properly on the ground doing stories.
They're going to get lit up over there.
we did because obviously like the first thing we did when we got out, when we saw the state of the medical tent out the other side, is we were trying to get people to come across with us, like as some journalists, because there's no fucking journalists there at all. No on the medical side, none, not one. We spent
On the other side of Medico.
yeah, we spent multiple days there now, right, and we've not seen a single journalist.
It's because all the journalists are based in Lviv.
Yeah, but the issues in that way, but there's a fucking big issue this side, by the border, which is not being covered at all.
The issue
I've got photos
being-
of the lines and stuff.